Doc on the Run. We help injured runners run.
If you have an early form of Achilles tendonitis, the important thing right now is to make sure you understand how to reduce the stress and inflammation that can cause problems and prevent healing of the Achilles tendon. And if you don't have one of these problems yet, or you've just gotten over one and you're trying to figure out how to prevent it from happening again, there are some rehab exercise strategies for Achilles tendon problems. This is how that works. When the muscles fatigue, the muscles are less capable of dynamically absorbing force. So when the muscles fatigue, the tendon has to take over. The Achilles tendon is more cable than shock absorber. So if the cable is under constant static loading, it gets beaten up. So the primary Achilles rehab or prevention strategy should be able to, 1, stretch the Achilles tendon to make it more pliable, and 2, strengthen the calf muscle to make it stronger and less prone to fatigue so it can absorb more of that force. Now, the static gastroc stretch is one of the best stretches to help the Achilles tendon in runners. And instead of trying to explain it, I'm just going to post the video and embed it in the show notes. All you have to do is go to the show notes on docontherun.com, and you can look at the demonstration video and see exactly how to do it correctly. Now, these stretches will help increase the pliability of the tendon so it can absorb forces more dynamically. When it comes to the Achilles tendon and its propensity to become re-injured, you really have two factors at play. Again, the tendon is just a cable of collagen. The muscles that attach to that cable absorb forces dynamically, but it only absorbs forces dynamically when it's strong, firing efficiently, and you're running with good form. By stretching the Achilles tendon, you make it more pliable with the specific intention of making it less prone to re-injury. Of course, one of the questions I get is, how much do I need to do this? How frequently do I need to do it to get the best result? For recovering runners, I usually have them do stretches 3 times a day. That may sound like a lot, but you only have to hold each stretch for 10 seconds. Since you stretch each leg 3 times, that's only 1 minute total time per session. So truthfully, think about this. Wouldn't you agree that you could find 1 minute to stretch just 3 times a day? For those just hoping to prevent Achilles tendon issue, I would recommend twice a day. So for those of you trying to head off the trouble with the Achilles tendon, you only need to stretch 2 minutes out of each day. Well, here's the bottom line on self-diagnosis and self-treatment. If you have a mild form of Achilles tendonitis and you do something to decrease the stress and reduce the inflammation, you will probably start to improve. If you have a partial tear in the Achilles tendon, if you have some advanced problem like Achilles tendinosis, you aren't really going to get better. Now, having said that, there is another side to the value of self-treatment. Even if you don't get better, the information you give your doctor about what treatments help, what treatments didn't help, how you did those treatments, they're all extremely useful in determining which of the advanced therapies might be helpful in your particular case.
Doc on the Run. We help injured runners run.